Hey guys, D.Bowie here, and this is episode 4 of How to Late Game. This is game 3 of Newbie vs Wings, and again we see the Luna and Shadow Demon strategy. To counter this, the Radiant team got a pretty split push and wave clear heavy lineup.
And Mirana though, who's just constantly pushing out the waves.
Constantly shoving out the waves.
Besides Slardar, everyone is pretty good at wave clear. One way to deal with push lineups is to split push both lanes while they march the other, and here we can see them doing this to perfection. The addition of Kotl makes it more easy to push the lanes without the fear of not being able to fight or defend another lane. Another very intelligent thing they do is clear the waves before the creeps reach the minimum range to disable backdoor defense. In this case specifically, it's not that relevant since the tier 2 was up. But Luna can't slowly chip the towers if the wave doesn't reach at least 900 range from that tower, because backdoor protection gets activated if they try to push. Still talking about split push, a very good technique that very good players use to split push or cut waves is to push a wave until a certain point and then hide in the trees and wait until it pushes back to that location. It's important to have either a TP in your inventory or a Kotl in your team to guarantee you can escape, because the enemies can go looking for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Blink. Get yourself out of there, man. Right. Recall. What a spell.
To be able to push a lane reliably, the Dire team needs to get pickoffs because they just don't deal very well against split push. And at this time of the game, they don't have the mobility of a Travels or Kotl to push multiple lanes at once and meet for a barracks push. Newbie tries to get a Kotl pickoff. Beastmaster saw the Kotl alone and thought that it was an easy pickoff. But he was wrong. Eventually though, they get a pickoff in the same way I explained for split pushing. The Void was hiding there for a while and they get a Mirana pickoff.
It's going for disarm once again. Which, oh, Chrono's gonna fly out. They're gonna get Blink. Blink has buyback, so... Actually, is he gonna die? Yeah, he is gonna die. They get him good. Oh, Clap's gonna hit. Ooh, are they actually gonna re-engage on this? They're gonna try to burn down and move, but Disruption is gonna be there. Fabian eats a roar. Here comes Kaka. He gets Blinding Light to the low ground. Fabian should be fine. He gets Purge, and it looks like Fabian's gonna be dead as well. I find it very...
Followed by a Slardar kill, multiple buybacks, and Glyph.
Taking a ton of damage. Here comes the Eclipse as well. Innocence will die. He will buy back immediately. The Luminants are being channeled on the back line, and they will retreat now. It's going to be up to Shadow to pick off as many targets as he can. Oh, the defense.
Even though they don't claim any objectives, they make the Radiant pay for the heavy split push they were making. And you would have thunk the Dire had the advantage. But following this, we see Radiant going for Roshan, only to be contested 1 second late by the Dire. Faceless Void actually hesitates in using his Chrono, and Morphling gets the Aegis. But check the Slardar position. He could have played greedy and go for the cheese, but instead he gets a 3-man crush followed by a shotgun combo that completely deletes the Void.
Whole army. Moonlight Shadow's gonna be used, and oh, they get the Aegis at the last second. Shadow could be super aggressive. He blows up Kaipi before the Chrono flies out. That's huge for the team. They see Shadow. He pops the BKB.
And by that point, the fight is impossible for the Dire. Even with BKBs, they lose almost everyone. And even more importantly, Dire had complete control of that game. Since they didn't manage their gold and buybacks properly, they lose 2 barracks for that fight, and they completely throw their advantage away.
Now it's Dayline pushing with the Illuminate, and we are, yeah, Wings Gaming indeed. Wings at...
Keep in mind, Wings almost won game 1.
At 40 minutes, those deaths cost a lot, and they costed actually 2 lanes of barracks. And eventually, the Radiant wins the game, even though only a few minutes before Dire had completely control of the flow of the game. Hey guys, this is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this is the first time you're in my channel, please subscribe to it. I've been doing videos like this every day, and I'm sure there's something that's going to spark your interest. And if you're really liking my content and what I'm doing here, please check my Patreon. I have a lot of stuff there, and I'm actually going to add a lot of new Patreon bonuses. So if you're enjoying what you see here and you can afford to support me, please check my Patreon. This is it for today, guys. Bye.